this short video, I'm going to tell you what to do if a contractor does damage to your house, or a store delivering and installing, say, a washing machine does substantial damage to your house. Now, this actually happens more than you might think. A company knows a dishwasher or a washing machine and hooks it up improperly. Suddenly, your house gets flooded. We've also had a water softener that suddenly came apart a week after it was installed, and it shot water out right through a wall and flooded much of the downstairs of this home that was only 2 months old, doing major damage to both walls, floors, and to the kitchen cabinets. So the question is, what should you do? Now, if the company concerned admits liability, they're more than likely to say, look, don't worry, Mr. Homeowner, we will sort all of this out for you. We have our own insurance, and they will take care of all of it. You don't need to make a claim on your own insurance company. Let us handle it, and we sincerely apologize, blah, blah, blah. Now, they really have to make a claim on their own liability insurance, but what's going to happen is you're going to be contacted, maybe the next day, by their insurance company. And they're going to say to you, go get us 3 bids of whatever it's going to cost to fix the problem, and then we'll take care of it for you. What they really mean is they're going to cut you a check and say, thank you, goodbye, no longer our problem, you've gotten paid for it. Now, you're not there to clean up water, you're not there to manage contractors, you really don't know how much damage has happened anyway. Where did the water go? How far did it go? Under the floors? Did it go up the walls? And most importantly, if the delay is more than 3 days, which I absolutely guarantee it will be, mold is going to set in. So all of this is consequential loss. And they don't want any part of that. They just want to cut you a check and get rid of you. Worst of all, of course, how do you know where to start getting contractors? You're going to go through the phone book. You don't know the good guys from the bad guys. Why on earth should you accept the lowest bid from some contractor that you don't know anyway? You take names, numbers, phone numbers of the contractors that are on site. You also take lots of photographs, and if possible, you get your phone out and you start taking a video recording and say to the contractors, can you tell me in your own words what happened, please? Get them to admit on camera and on video that you've got a recording that they are going to take care of all of this for you. You don't need to tell them what you're going to do. Just have them admit that they're going to handle it all for you. In other words, you're getting them to admit liability. That is important. The other thing that's important is for you to sign nothing. Do not be fooled into saying, I will handle all of this. All you got to do, ma'am, is sign here and we'll take care of it. No, don't you sign anything. You get the photos, get the statements, get the evidence that you can. Immediately they're gone, you need to call a licensed company, someone to extract the water, remove any of the affected materials, and if necessary, if it's been more than 3 days, which it shouldn't if you're taking action, remove any mold. Now, Frontier considers this an EMS, an emergency management system, and you're going to get onto them day or night if you're in the Houston area, weekdays, weekends, or even Christmas Eve. Makes no difference. We're going to come there to help you. Next, as soon as you hung up from the mitigation company that you called and you've got them en route, call your insurance company immediately. If it's at the night, you go leave a voice message if they don't answer. Tell them what has happened, give them your policy number, and tell them you're making a claim and it's going to be a claim for damages done by a third-party contractor to your house. The fourth thing you tell them is that you've got a mitigation company already en route. Give them the name and phone number of that mitigation company. Now, some insurance companies, mainly the bigger ones, will have approved contractors that they prefer to do the work. If that's the case, you'll have to go and use their contractors and call the people you've got en route and say, I'm sorry, my insurance company wants me to use so-and-so. Now, with a claim number in hand that you will have obtained as soon as you file the claim over the telephone with your insurance company, A mitigation company can start work immediately, that day, that night. The instant they get there, they can start to mitigate the loss. They can start putting drying machines in, they can take back carpets, and they can, most importantly, help prevent mold from starting if they act quickly enough as soon as you had the loss. But if it's after 3 days, mold will probably have already started, and so that you're going to have to handle that as well. So there you are. This was a fairly short video, but basically it says you got to look after yourself, and your insurance company is there to look after you. They don't have a problem. Yes, you made the claim, but they're going to subrogate against a third party. This isn't your fault, and they're going to get all their money back from that third-party insurance company, and you're going to start the work immediately without delay, and that is key. So that's where the insurance company is really and truly on your side. Report it to your insurance company immediately, and remember, sign nothing, collect evidence, and then report immediately to the your insurance company. I hope that was helpful. If you've got questions, don't hesitate to call us at Frontier if you're in the Houston area, and we'll be happy to come out and help you. See you in the next video.